Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday, the 8th, October 8th. Hey guys, I'm Megan. I love to travel, but my passion is medicine. I'm a first-year medical student. Subscribe to my channel so you can go through the highs and lows of medical school with me. Let's all go on this journey together. I didn't really vlog yesterday. I was really stressed out about my musculoskeletal exam yesterday. I had a hard time sleeping Thursday night, and then yesterday morning I woke up at 4:30 and just could not go back to sleep. So I started studying at like 5:45 and then went up to school and continued to study until our test started at 9. The test went okay. I definitely need to still figure out what I need to do better for our written exams. But I passed, and just, not by much. I would like to pass with, more of a cushion. But overall, because I had such a high score on both of my lab practicals for this block, I passed my musculoskeletal block yesterday. I think I have like a 77% in the class currently, and that's before the curve. So, and usually the curve, from what I understand, is close to like 10% on this block, or has been in previous years. We'll see what it is for ours, but so I'm really happy. I think I'm definitely finding my groove and better ways to study for sure than I was in scientific foundations. It's nice to have passed this block without relying on the curve, because that was really stressful waiting those few days for them to release the curve and see if I passed or not. So I'm just so happy that I passed this block without the curve. And yeah, so last night a bunch of us went to the big Oktoberfest that they do here in Kansas City. The main sponsor is Casey Beer Company, which is a German brewery here. It was so much fun. I've never really done Oktoberfest before. This was big. They had a couple of music stages, lots of food options, and it was just really fun. Like, we all needed this to just have a couple of drinks and relax and dance and have fun. They had this one band that was hilarious. They were called the Polka Brothers. They were from New York City, and they played polka covers of like early 2000s hits. So they were playing like NSYNC and Britney Spears and early Lady Gaga and but like polka, and we were all dancing, and it was really fun. I needed that. I've been having a lazy morning too. I slept in until 7:30 and then made breakfast, and I've just been like laying around watching TV. I don't know if anyone watches What We Do in the Shadows on Hulu, but it's really funny. So I watched a few episodes of that. It's kind of like The Office, where they're doing like a documentary type show, but it's for these like ancient vampires who are trying to live in modern Manhattan. I don't know. I think it's really funny. It's exactly my sarcastic sense of humor. So I didn't post a YouTube last week because I was just not in an emotional place to do that after Kaiser had died. So I think I'm gonna try to edit and post today. So I guess I'll go do that. And then this coming week for school starts heavy. And sorry if this is a repeat. On Monday, I think we have like 6 new hours of lecture. We're starting neuroendocrine, so I think this is going to be a really tough block. Definitely a lot of like physiology and biochem in this block. But we have a lot of lectures this coming week. Tuesday, we have a physical exam practical for my Essentials of Medicine class. And then Friday, we have our midterm exam for that same class. So a lot of studying that I need to do this weekend, and practicing for the practical exam on Tuesday. So, no rest for the weary. But, I mean, a little rest. I didn't do anything for school yesterday after my exam. And I'm allowing myself a slow morning today. It's like 10 o'clock. So maybe I'll get started on school stuff around lunchtime. I'm not feeling in that big of a rush, but a lot of school does need to happen today. So I don't know. Med school is hard, and life does not stop while you're in school. Like, I know, like for me, something really difficult was Kaiser passing away unexpectedly. But I've heard other people, like some girl, her boyfriend just like dumped her the other day. Like they moved here together, had an apartment together, and then he just decided he wasn't happy anymore and dumped her. So she was trying to like figure out an apartment and her personal life while we had all of these really hectic exam stuff going on. It's tough, man, it's tough. So for those of you wanting to go to med school, just know that like life does not get easy just because you're in med school. Like definitely try to make friends and find a little bit of social support and get set up with your school's mental health resources early, before you really need them, because you're gonna need them at some point. Like, this is stressful enough by itself, but I don't know, life keeps happening too. I'm still really depressed about Kaiser, but I'm trying to keep going and be productive, and so I'm rambling. I don't know. I need another cup of coffee. I think my brain is all over the place, but I'm gonna chat with you guys later, I guess. Bye. So yesterday I intended to do school things because I have my clinical skills midterm this coming Friday. But after this musculoskeletal block, my brain just went to mush, and I barely got anything done for school yesterday. Like, I just could not concentrate. I guess that was my body's way of just saying needed a little more time to decompress. So I didn't vlog it. I should have. It was really pretty. But I went to Shawnee Mission Park, which I'd been hearing good things about, and did a 6.7 mile hike, and it was really pretty. It was a really pretty loop trail. The trees are starting, or the leaves are starting to change colors around here, and it was a nice crisp fall day. I think it was like 60 degrees out, and it was really nice. It was nice to just go hike. It took me like 2.5 hours to do the trail and just not be looking at a computer screen, which I need to do today. So it's almost 10 o'clock now. I slept in a little bit. I slept in until 7:30 and have been doing a few administrative things, like I hadn't paid my bills yet for October. So I did that just now, and yeah, just looking through some schedule stuff. And so I guess I'm gonna actually start school now. But I will go to yoga later. I'm gonna go at 2 o'clock, and that'll be kind of my little brain break for the day. And then at 5, we have that physical exam practical on Tuesday. So from 5 to 6, I have a time slot saved where I can go up to school and some upperclassmen can help us with that for an hour. So I'll go do that at 5 and just try and get some good schoolwork done today. So if anything else exciting happens, I will let you know. Do you like your lick mat? Callie. Good morning, everyone. It is 6 a.m. Tuesday the 11th. Yesterday was just a blur of studying. Nothing very exciting happened. I didn't even go for a run or a workout like I wanted to. Just trying to get ready for this practical exam today. So my physical exam practical is at 10:20. So I'm gonna be studying this morning. I'm gonna leave here in a little bit and go meet a friend up at school at like 7, so that we can practice our exam stuff for a couple of hours. I think her time slot is right before mine, so we'll practice for a couple of hours and then get these physical exam practicals out of the way so that we can keep studying for our clinical skills midterm this Friday. And I skipped all of our new neurology lectures yesterday. Yesterday we started our neuroendocrine block, and this is going to be the hardest block that we've done. And it was like 6 hours of new lecture yesterday, and I skipped it all to work on stuff for the practical today. So now I need to make time over the next day or two to catch up on all those lectures. So it's just a lot. It's a lot. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast and get up to school. Good evening, everyone. It is Tuesday the 11th. I'm tired. So my practical exam, well, I got to school a little after 7 this morning and studied until about 10 a.m. practicing with some people for this practical exam. Did my exam at 10:20, and I think it went pretty well. I think I lost points maybe on 1 or 2 sections, but overall I feel fairly confident that I passed. So glad to be done with that this week and able to focus a little more attention on this Essentials of Clinical Medicine midterm on Friday. So this afternoon, after I left school, I went to go pick up Kaiser's ashes. They were ready to be picked up at the vet, so that is like bittersweet, I guess. It's nice to have him back home. And then I had to go get an estimate done on my car. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago, somebody rear-ended me, like did a hit and run. So I went to get an estimate on my car, and it's going to be upwards of $2,500. So I decided to go ahead and file an insurance claim and just do it that way and be out my $500 deductible. So filed my insurance claim this afternoon, and then the last few hours, it's like 6 o'clock now. The last few hours I've just been studying for school, and I just took Callie for her walk. I'm getting a little antsy. I think I need to go run. I haven't ran in a few days. I think I need to go work out some anxious energy. So I'm gonna go do that and then try to study a little more tonight. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good day, and I will chat with you later. Hello, it is Thursday the 13th at about 1 o'clock. I didn't vlog very well yesterday. It was a long, busy day, so I got up and did an hour of practice questions for this clinical skills midterm that I have tomorrow, and then we had clinical skills lab from 8 to 10, then anatomy lab from 10 to noon, and then I studied all afternoon for this midterm, took a break from 5 to 6 to go run. From 6 to 7, I had a Zoom meeting for the emergency medicine club. We did kind of a Q&A session with an emergency doc. And then from 7 to 8 p.m., I went back to the anatomy lab for a small group tutoring session. So by the time I got home last night, it was just time to shower and call it a day, basically. So today we had anatomy lab from 8 to 10, and then I came home and I've just been studying for our midterm tomorrow. I said it's 1 o'clock now. I think I'm going to take Callie for her afternoon walk. This material that I'm covering for the midterm right now is a little dry, in my opinion. I'm kind of getting to a point where I'm having trouble staying focused, so I think it's time to get outside for a little bit and kind of reset mentally. This is basically all I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Is just study for this midterm tomorrow and hope that it goes well. It's at 9 a.m. So, and then after that midterm tomorrow, it's going to be heavy catch-up time on all of the neuroendocrine stuff that I skipped doing this week to study for this midterm. So we started our neuroendocrine block this week, but I've put off a lot of the lectures in favor of studying for midterm for clinical skills. So, but I've got all weekend. I work on Sunday. I'll work a 10-hour shift on Sunday, so that's probably a solid chunk of that time will be spent on school, hopefully. So I feel like I can get caught up and be in an okay place. Our test for neuroendocrine, our first test, won't be for 2 more weeks. So there's time. Just got to really make sure I get caught up. So I'm feeling lazy and tired. I changed into pajamas after I got out of my scrubs. I need to put on real clothes so I can walk Callie. I don't want to, though. It sounds like so much work right now. I wish I could just take a nap, but I don't think that's going to be on the agenda. So anywho, I'm going to stop procrastinating and go walk my dog and study more. So I will chat with you guys later. Well, good morning, everyone. It is Friday the 14th. It's 8 a.m. I am on my way to school now to go take my clinical skills midterm. So wish me luck, and I will let you know how it goes. Callie has no idea that I came home. Hi. Are you losing your hearing, baby? Huh? Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday. I forgot to tell you guys yesterday that I passed my test, so that was great. I didn't pass as high as I wanted to, but it's okay. I passed. So this morning I am out near Loose Park where I like to run because today is the Kansas City Marathon, half marathon, 10K, 5K, lots of races going on. So the emergency medicine club that I'm a part of at school, we are volunteering at one of the hydration stations. So I am walking to my volunteering spot now, and I will talk to you later. Good job, guys. Look at this amazing man running the marathon in a suit.